We are playing Arcade Spirits, the visual novel game which we've been playing for the last few months, and it's been a hoot. It's been a hoot and a half, and I think we're getting near the end. So yeah, brace yourself. Brace yourself. For conclusioning of Arcade Spirits. Maybe. We never know. Last time on Arcade Spirits. Oh, what was it? Sometimes before that, our arcade that we worked at got bought out by evil corporation. We got all the trust, and then there was an intervention for us, and then we planned to start our own arcade without blackjack or hookers, and we did that. We started our own arcade. We had a pretty alright morning, and then in the afternoon we were being a magazine or online columnist, news person was observing our arcade, and then we had to put out a bunch of like fires, pranksters. There was like an organized pranking going on, and we dealt with it. And it turned out it was a gang of hackers who was causing mischief. While we were dealing with their leader, another gang, a rival gang, came, and they had a whole gang war in our arcade. We ended up getting shot. He took a bullet. It was aimed for the hacker leader. She was gonna get shot by this other gang. They were chainsaw, bumblegum, maybe something. And we jumped out of in the way, like we did with the cupcakes at the first episode. And we got shot. We were not doing well. We woke up in the hospital. We are okay, but we have some recovering to do. Yeah. Our arcade is not doing so well because at a gang war on its opening night, so people aren't really willing to go there, bring their children there for some reason. I know, it's crazy. But Dekonami, the leader or the president of the evil arcade, came and offered to buy our arcade for money. But we were like, no, we don't want to, and he's like, that's okay. I'll run you out of business. And then he kind of hinted that he kind of gave it away that possibly the hackers were hired by him to cause mayhem in our arcade. He let it slip. He doesn't know we know, but we know. So we are trying to get in contact with these hackers and see if we can somehow spin it on that was him all along and not us. It doesn't seem like a great plan, but that's our plan. We're hoping that the hackers don't really like him. He doesn't really like them either. He was just using them. But they're super hackers, so no one knows that they were involved in this gang war thing, because they erased all evidence, and we're trying to fix that. So we've sent, who did we send? We sent two people. I think Juniper and Percy to Dekonami's arcade place to try to find the hacker group. And that's what's going on. Since we were shot and wounded, we personally can't go along, so we're depending on our team to help us out. Apparently we're in the middle of some wording. That's right. She could count on me always. I don't remember the context of that, but I'm sure that's true. Aw, it's Juniper. She's our best friend. We like her. Acryli and I have been friends for years. Oh, I'm saying, is this her? Acryli and I have been friends for years. and would be BFFs for many years to come. I knew I'd be by her side forever and a day. Okay, so I wouldn't be by her side today. I'd be at Deco Palace looking for clues, like a teenage mystery sleuth. But I was by her side in spirit. Acryli is always solving all these problems for her other friends at the arcade, always going on crazy adventures and getting in trouble. All the while, I stay on the sidelines. But now, it's time for Juniper's Day in the sun. Yeah. On Juniper's Day, under the fluorescent light tube lighting anyway. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Look at that. That is not good lighting. They should be covered up. I have issues with fluorescent lights. If they're too low to the ground and if they're like uncovered, I find they like sap my strength. I don't know how to say it. They just make me feel unwell. Anyways. I've never been to Deco Palace before. I went to Las Vegas once, though. And this place very much resembles a bad off-strip casino. Pulsating lights flashing everywhere, the constant chirps from the games, and not to mention that heavy smell of greasy fried chicken. Not a pleasant aroma, is it? I notice you wrinkling your nose. I don't really like junk food. I mean, it's all you can swing when you're poor and don't have much free time, but I prefer cooking proper meals myself, you know? But the target demographic at Deco Palace adores anything deep fried and or coated in sugar, you see. So, have you given any thought to how we'll track down someone who knows our elusive ghosty friends then? Oh yeah, we're looking for friends who know the hackers. Because we think since they're affiliate with Deco, they might hang out at Deco's. Yeah, that's our logic. Simply, it's process of elimination. We're looking for teenagers, right? So we can't rule out any kids or adults here. Oh, so we can. Sorry. Plus, Sue and her friends are delinquents. We'll find some young miscreants. We'll find our contact. So you're suggesting we wander up to random dangerous looking teenagers and just start asking them? It's foolproof. I think I may have a bit more scientific method in mind. When I visited Deco Palace with Acrylic, I spotted someone resembling Sue playing this arcade version of Moopy. Of course, I didn't know at the time who the young lady was, but she's a fan of Moopy. Perhaps one of her friends may be as well. When seeking out a ghostly individual, first check the usual haunting grounds, I say. Oh, smart thinking. Okay, you hang around Moopy. I'll poke around elsewhere and see what we can find. Text me if you hit pay dirt. Very well, I'll be in touch. His voice is much higher than I'm making it out to be, but I need to separate his voice from Juniper's and give it some very badly done British charm. And then an hour passed with nothing. I asked around, but either nobody heard of Sue or they kind of went quiet and made an excuse to leave after I mentioned her name. Thought about, like, chasing down some of the folks who seem to know something, but maybe I'm just not gutsy enough. I don't get it. It really makes this sort of thing look so easy. I thought we could just roll up to Deco Palace, find someone who looks cyberpunky, get the info, bing bang boom, done. Dead. I'm nursing a watery iced tea at a soda fountain, poking at the basket of French fries, after complaining about greasy junk food, of course. Well, do you? Huh? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was asking if you wanted a refill on your iced tea. Oh, no, I'm good. Hey, do you know a young woman named Sue, by any chance? About this tall, lavender hair, likes Moopy. I have to have other customers to tend to. Excuse me. We seems to know. Well, poop butts. Oh, sorry. Sorry for the language, people. Apologize. Sometimes the games they have the strong language. Sometimes you say poop butts. Sometimes you say it again. Maybe I've struck out. I'll admit, I didn't have much of a plan going into this one. Never have much of a plan, really. I couldn't even work up the nerve to leave that awful job until Acrylic gave me her approval. Like, I couldn't lay out my own plans for my life. Being an independent artist is hard work, but at least now I have something resembling a plan for my life. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it. I think that's why I admire Acrylic. This is really cool. We get to play as people talking about us. Okay, so she needs a nudge now and then to get moving, but when she does get the lead out, nothing stands in her way. I need that kind of energy. If I'm gonna succeed today, I need to not just sit on my butt eating French fries. I gotta get out there and make this happen. A notification from my phone snatches my attention, just as I was getting off my bar stool. Possible lead. Meet me at Moopy Game. This is it. My time to shine. Let's make it happen, Juniper. Yeah. Yes, hydrate. Takes a second for me to get there. I can see Percy standing near some weird touchscreen version of Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze, which is being played by a little girl, standing on a step stool. Oh, she's cute.
I did it!
And if you hit the button, it makes the wizard man eat all the dots. Impressive. You've got wonderful timing, Miss Tia. Tia?
Thank you.
Thanks, mister. Miss Tia. This is my friend, Miss Juniper. Juniper, Miss Tia here was telling me all about her best friend, Miss Sue.
What?
She was?
Definitely.
I mean, yeah. Yes, I see. Sue, right. Okay. This isn't what I expected. Figured any friend of Sue had to be some rough and tumble punk, not like cute little package of smiles and sunshine. How does a leader of a gang of thugs end up friends with a kindergartner? Still, this was my chance. I had to go for it. Let's see. How would Acrylic handle introductions? Hi, Miss Taya. I'm Miss Terry. I'm very pleased to meet you and hope we can be friends. Hello, and how old are you exactly? That's a little creepy. We're gonna go with hearts. We're the heart run. Okay, time to put those years of babysitting practice to good work. Excuse me? Hello, Miss Taya. My name is Miss Juniper. I'm very pleased to meet you. I hope we can be friends.
Hello.
I like making friends. Unless you steal people's prize tickets, those people are no good. I wasn't planning to. Oh, I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit. You can hear when they talk. Okay then, we'll be friends. Aw, cute kid. So, how do you know Miss Sue? Oh, Miss Taya was telling me that her brother is a chap we've come to know as Inky. I see. Is he around now? Last thing we need is for one of the ghost monsters to notice us interrogating his sister for information. Nah, I'm here with my big sister. But she's got bored and went off to talk to her friends and drink milkshakes. We come to this arcade lots and lots. My brother usually ignores me too. But Miss Sue is always very nice to me and tells great jokes. And she loves Moopy. She can make the wizard man eat all the dots every time. She taught me how to do it.
Yay!
You just gotta kick the game right here and it'll look all funny for a moment, and then munch, munch, munch. He'll eat all the dots up. I see. Well, Miss Taya, I was hoping to talk to Miss Sue today. Do you know where she is, or maybe your brother?
It's a secret.
I'm not supposed to tell nobody. Miss Sue says it was a secret. Okay, Juniper. Time to use those powers of persuasion. Let's roll a dice. What would Acryli do in this situation? I want to be friends with Miss Sue too. But a secret's no fun if you don't share it. What if Percy teaches you more Moopy tricks? Although, it's kind of fun, but Percy doesn't actually notice Moopy. It's like a dumbed down version just for ticket winning. Sorry, need to hydrate. We'll keep with the love. We'll keep it friendly. He seems to be responding to this. I wish I could tell her the whole truth, to be honest, like Acryli. Oh, and be honest like Acryli. But I'll have to be careful too. Miss Sue sounds like a great person, and I'd really love to be friends with her too. She knows a lot about games, right? Yep. Miss Sue knows everything about every game. All of them. I really like to talk to her about arcades. She visited my favorite arcade recently, but has come back since then. I just want to talk to her about our arcade. And I promise you, I can keep the secret too. All I want to do is talk. I won't hurt her or anything. That's kind of a weird thing to say. Well,
BFFs for life.
I understand you want to protect your friend. That's great. You're a great friend. And we'd like to be great friends too. I don't know. Okay, I'm feeling a little weird about tricking a little girl at this point. Acryli sent us so we could be friendly and diplomatic. Even if it'd be super easy to dupe this kid, I should be a little more honest. Miss Taya, the thing is...
Ooh.
Someone's been very mean to my friend, Miss Acryli, and we're hoping Miss Sue can help us. That's really why we want to talk to her. We want to be friends with Miss Sue, so she'll help us against this bully. Maybe she won't want to help, but we have to try. Miss Acryli believes in being kind to people. That's why she sent us here, to find someone who's friends with Miss Sue, so we can make all this better again. Would you be willing to help us? If you don't want to, that's okay. We'd understand. I don't know. You seem nice, but you got a super duper double pinky swear promise that You just want to be friends with Miss Sue before I tell you. My smile is a bit forced as I extend my pinky finger. Extend your pinky finger, everyone. Extend them. I hate coercing a kid into this sort of thing, but what else can we do? We don't have any other leads. I super duper pinky swear promise. Okay. There's an really old arcade where my brother and Sue and her friends all hang out. It's not too far from my home. It's got so many games in it. First, he gets his phone out and starts to figure out the address based on her description of the area. I'm just relieved to be out of the spotlight as he translates from little girl-esque to workable map-esque. Mapsy. Says here, it's a warehouse owned by Nostalgia Commodities. It's a super big house with one huge room, a really tall ceiling, and stairs and stuff.
Quite good.
Sounds accurate. Very well. Shall we depart? I'm sure Miss Acrylicbased is eager to make friends with Miss Sue. Since we're friends and stuff now, you know, Sue isn't really her name, right? Not her whole name, I mean.
It's a secret.
Her name's a secret, so... Can't ask this poor girl to divulge any more secrets. I already feel a bit weird about this. But she motions for me to kneel down anyway, so she can whisper. Her real name is... blah 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 blah. Wow.
Pardon me?
Pardon? Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Phone is yelling at me. Yeah, sorry. Okay, I gotta go find my big sister. Bye. Bye. What was that about? I think I just figured out a lot of what's going on. I'll tell you on the way back to Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu. Not only did we learn where Miss Sue was hiding out, but we may have just been handed a heck of a plot twist. Uh-oh. Is she like Deco Nami's like daughter? Can't wait to get home and divulge this info to Acryli. Now that I think about it, I'm glad I can help out my BFF. Acryli means a lot to me. We've been friends for years and hopefully for many more years to come. All we have to do is get past this teensy-weensy little bump on the road, right? Just like stop a maniacal arcade czar from ruining all our hopes and dreams using nothing more than a street address and a name. Yes, reading is a skill that I don't always have. I'm betting she won't want Naomi at her side when they confront Sue, of course, and that's okay. I've had enough excitement for one day. I just hope I did enough to give Acryli the winning edge, or it'll be game over for us all. Excuse me one second. I'm gonna do a cough. back. I awaken to the sound of pain, more specifically, the groans of pain escaping from my own throat. Oh, and me again. Apparently getting shot in the leg hurts. Hurts a lot. And sleeping on the second-hand employee couch probably not the finest choice for rest. The nap was a definite necessity, however. I'm not operating at full speed anymore. It won't be for a few weeks to come, but sleep didn't make my muscles any less achy. If anything, I got a headache on top of it. Joys of joys. But right now, I got 99 problems, and my physical condition ain't one. The fate of Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu is what matters most.
Beep beep.
Beep beep, Acryli. You should probably get up now. I'm up. Goody. So, have you given any thought to how you're going to win over Sue's favor once you go confront her? Well, usually I just sort of stumble through these things and decide stuff on the fly.
Ooh.
Oh, that's no good. You know, those intense identity situations I've been tracking? The one where you can't take certain approaches that don't mesh with your personality? What? Like, where I can't crack wise if I'm not jokey type person? Well, it's not so much that you can't, more that you shouldn't try something that goes against who you are as a person. People will see right through it. And I'm betting Sue will know if you're play acting at something you aren't. This will be a super intense identity situation. Only one way through. When the time comes, you're going to have to take a stand based on your highest personality score. Not more numbers and systems. It's for your own good, Acryli. I'm just trying to help you make decisions that will save Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu. And that means being true to your spirit. What does that mean exactly? According to my calculations right now, your best bet is for how to convince Sue is to be kindly. Yeah, I've mostly done that. You've done a great job opening your heart to others and getting them to empathize with you. Do that with Sue, and she'll be your friend in no time. And if I don't want to take that approach? Well, it's a bit late to change who you are as a person, Acryli. It's not like you can load an old game. That's just silly. Remember, my numbers and scores only help me understand who you are. Who you are, who you're chosen to be. It's a casual relationship. But, with the help of your friends, you can maybe get some ideas, nudge things around a bit, till you feel confident at taking a different tactic than your usual one. Speaking of your friends, here's one now. Aww. Woohoo! We've hit pay dirt. I approve of pay dirt. What do we have? Juniper and Percy are back from Deco Palace. They didn't get kicked out or anything. They found a kid who's good friends with Sue. We got the address of Ghost Monster HQ and, well, a little something extra. Wink. Sue's real name. I'm guessing it's not Sue. Oh, it's Sue. Tsunami. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. That's awesome. And I guess that. That's fun. Yeah, you can see it. Tsunami. We've been assuming all along that the ghost monsters were guns for hire, paid off by Dekonami to ruin our opening day. But if Sue's actually Deko's daughter, Would she ever betray her own father? I'm gonna need to be very, very careful. Hopefully she hates the old bastard. I feel sorry for the kid named after an awful pun. Oh, that's probably true, but let's keep with the love. I go for lover logic. I think this is a good question to ask. This could be bad. This could be very, very bad. Mercenary hacker could be convinced to betray her boss, but a dutiful daughter would be less likely to do so. Deco didn't seem particularly enamored of the ghost monsters, though. Even if it means breaking up a family, maybe I can use that. Drive a wedge between them? Should we drive a wedge between family? I don't know. Either way, this just got a whole lot more complicated. Okay, this changes everything. Hard to believe, isn't it? I'm not sure how we're gonna win Sue over to our side, but now that we know this, but I want to be there when you do. I'm with you to the very end, Acryli. Sickness and health, aw. I mean, you know, I'm happy to be at your side. I wasn't like proposing or anything. I wasn't just suggesting anything else. Sure you weren't. Sure you weren't. Okay, Naomi, I understand. I'm happy too. I accept your proposal. How's spring for the wedding? Let's deal with the present before we plan the future. Oh no, we love Naomi. I get it. I mean, she loves us, but she got a little flustered. It happens. And for the record, this is the happiest I've ever been. Being with you has really filled a hole in my heart, Naomi. Thank you. I'd be happy to go with you tonight when we talk to Sue. Right. That's what I mean, right? She giggles and blushes away anything else, refocusing on what's in front of us. Ahem. So, what's your plan for convincing Sue to backstab Deco and join forces with us? Well, it's kind of fun because, I mean, Francine's daughter kind of betrayed Francine in the end by selling out the arcade after, you know, she died. But, yeah. There's family arcade drama. Let's see. Iris told me... Sorry, let's read that again. Iris told me I only got one chance of this. That I need to go with whatever I do best. If I talk this through with someone, maybe I can learn a different path. I'm open to ideas. How would you handle this? Well, she keeps saying she loved our arcade. I'm not sure she wanted to trash the place at all. I think maybe she may be already on our side, in her heart. If we approach as friends, waving the olive branch, and trying to understand her heart a bit better, maybe we can make this work out for everyone. What do you think? I'm not sure that's the right option. I'll consider taking a kinder, gentler approach. I think we could do that. We took a bullet for her. I think we would have won her over already. I can see it. More flies with honey than vinegar, so on. I'll consider a more friendly solution. Okay, sounds good, but really, it's up to you. It'll be getting dark soon. Still, no sense putting this off. Just let me know when you're ready to leave. Well, this is it. I guess if I said no, I would visit the other people, maybe? Either we sort this mess out, Or super duper fun cave ooh crashes and burns. Or I get killed? I guess that's always an option considering we're about to go confront a street gang that indirectly got me shot in the first place. I don't even want to consider the possibility of death. I'm immortal until proven otherwise, but well, this is the end. I should probably have some words with my friends before I march towards doom. If only they get their opinions on how I should approach Sue. Grabbing my crutches, I swing my way out of the arcade proper, or to the arcade proper, to track down some folk. Doing that. Let's see. I've already talked with Naomi. Who else do I want to talk to before we leave? We can go through them. I don't know if I can talk to everyone. Talk to Percy. I mean, he's our financial backer, so I guess we should talk to him. Undoubtedly, Percy's playing Moopy right. Or not. He seems to be just sort of loitering around the Moopy machine.
Hello, hello.
Ah, Acrylic. You've heard the news then. That our arch enemy is the father of our secondary arch enemy? Yep.
Rather unfortunate.
Unpleasant business, that. Simply unpleasant. I wish I could offer you boundless enthusiasm and a show of confidence, but this whole situation's gotten rather out of hand, hasn't it? As your business partner, my advice at this stage would be cash out while you still can. I mean, I know that you won't, but that's what I suggest. Life is short. Taken from me, best to make a most of what you have than to lose it all. So apologies for my inability to offer you a pep talk. Afraid I'm rather melancholy today. Aw. It's okay, Percy. I'll take care of this little problem we're facing. Then I'll hold out for hope. I'm not certain how you'll do this, but I'll hold out hope nevertheless. Oh, sorry about your cursor. Well, how would you do it? You're willing to give it a go. Tricky. I don't know how effective it would be, but I try to approach as a friend. Connect with Sue on an individual level. Going to be difficult, mind you. She's young, she's got something to prove. She has friends she needs to impress. Digging through all that, get to her heart. Well, you got your work cut out for you, yes. That won't be easy, but I think I could do it. I've been considering taking a gentle approach. Yeah, thanks for the advice, Percy. Anytime, love. No matter what. This turns violent again. You take the better path of valor and run for it. You've got your youth and your health. Take it from someone who's sitting in the Reaper's waiting chair. There's no sense of hasting that meeting. He always seems to joke about his own short lifespan, even if he's the one who seems to be even if he's the only one who seems to be capable of laughing at it. Maybe I should really try to talk to him about this. Look, Percy, about your condition. You see, Percy, we love you, want you to be happy, healthy, and nothing can really be done. There are always options. Have you truly exhausted all of them? Can I donate my heart? If so, I'll go get a pocket knife and sort this out. You're too awesome just to fade away. You need to stand up to this. We'll go heart. We'll go heart. I always lean between the hearts and the logic. I think doing the logic kind of silly because I'm pretty sure he would have already exhausted options. Are you sure your condition is truly a death sentence? Can nothing be really done, Percy? We love you. You're part of the super duper fun cave Uwu family. I'd rather have you be here with us, enjoying Moopy rather than attending your funeral. I know everyone else feels the same way. So, are you sure there's nothing left to do? He does seem a bit taken aback by the outpouring of sentiment, and pauses before replying. Well, I suppose it's not like no stone goes unturned. There are options. I just don't see the point of taking them. It seems like a waste. And I'm not all that you seem to think I am. Not compared to. So, you're saying there are options that could save you? Well, he has a bad heart, maybe like a heart transplant, but he doesn't want to take someone else's heart? Could be, maybe, perhaps. And I may consider them, perhaps. But our focus tonight should be on you, not me. Don't let my situation weigh on your mind. Not at this critical moment. I'll hear no more of it. Understood? Fine.
Lovely.
Now, go out there and do right by your friends. Save Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu. I decided to hold out hope. After all, lovely, isn't it? Bye, Percy. Who else do I want to talk to before I leave? Do I want to talk to everyone? Let's talk to Juniper. Juniper is trying to play Fast Car 5 despite being totally lousy at it, which is not helping her frustration level any. Stupid. Frazzy mother-loving slow drivers blocking my lane.
Come on.
This whole situation is totally poop butts. Oh. That's a heavy sigh as I approach. Second. Sorry, got extra coughing stuff today.
That sucks.
You just dug yourself out of a hole. You just dug yourself out of a hole your life had become, and now you're going to lose another arcade? Sucks. Seriously sucks. Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu isn't lost yet. But it's not like you have a total plan on how to save it right? Other than go to talk to someone who may or may not help. Honestly, that's about as much of a plan as I ever have. And right now, it's as good a plan as we're gonna get. If you were going in my place, how would you handle this? Well, I guess 2 tricks I'd try. 1, she's a teenager, right? A rebel to the core. Be a rebel. Dissident, a class clown. Connect with her on that level. Make her feel like you're wild too. 2, she's a teenager, right? I remember being young and totally stupid. Let her make a mistake. Then outthink her. Keeping calm. And using that to react to her moves. I guess they're wildly different ideas, but hey, one of them would work, right? I could outthink her, sure. Maybe I could be a rebel without a cause. Yeah, we'll do a little logic. When it comes to strategy, I got more experience under my belt than she'd have. I can outthink her. Could come to that. Exactly.
Definitely.
You know, I'm proud of you. Come so far from the Bees family curse days. When you blamed all your misfortunes on fickle fate? Said you're diving in and trying to strangle fate with its own strings. And I want you to know, win or lose, I'll still be here.
BFF for
Aw.
life?
I'm your best friend, arcade or no arcade. Even if you lose this place, you'll always have a home. I'll make your pizza bagels and give you a shoulder to cry on. Aww. If I ever see another pizza bagel, I will hurl. And all the cartoons I can watch too. I haven't lost, or you're my best friend too. That will never change. I haven't lost yet. Don't intend to. We're gonna harder. I would kind of want to do romance option with her too. Even though since we don't work with her early on, I think it's harder to build the relations. But I think it'd be fun. Thank you, Juniper. Your support means a lot to me. You're my best friend forever, my BFF, and that will never change. Aww, you're making me blush, you big goof. He. Okay, I'm sufficiently cheered up thanks to your infectious spirit. Now, get out there and let me have it, tiger. Oh my. Let's go talk to Teo. There's one place I know I'm gonna find Teo. And when I get there, he's already on stage grooving to the beat. Oh my. It's exactly like the day I first encountered Teo. Not a care in the world besides the BPMs and the flashing lights surrounding him. That's beats per minute. Never skip a day, do you? Even when impending doom isn't in nigh? Even we're about to go head to head with Sue? I think I might have missed a couple days when I got the flu once. But seriously, just thinking about you facing against Deco's daughter worried the heck out of me. That's why I hopped on Showtime stage to quell the anxiety. Dancing is a good way to clear the mind, work off any stress. Teo wipes the sweat off his brow as he hops down from the cabinet to join me on the arcade floor. We had this, besides Naomi, he was our like romance target or focus, but we don't actually know a lot about him. We didn't really learn a lot about him despite having like a good relation. Teo's carefree nature sheds. He looks at me dead in the eyes. Really? You don't realize how you've impacted all of us, do you? I know it may not seem like it, but all of us have been impacted by what you've done for us and for our arcades.
Thank you.
And we're all super grateful. Especially me and my crew. You've helped me grow my community of dancers and keep us from harm. Even when we tend to break the fire code. Wink. I feel like you took the charge for me, or you took the charge for that. I just provided a place for you to play Showtime stage. Exactly. Without you, my crew? No, me. I wouldn't have been able to grow without your guidance. You taught me so much. Since I met you, you've shown that it's possible to care for others and take care of your own needs. Apparently. And for that, I'm truly honored to be your friend. Aw. I've got that Care Bear stare. How could I not care for my friends? Call me caring nurse bees. You can't care for others if you don't care for yourself. We're friends. Friends are so important to me. Through the fun flex, I made such close ones too. Can't wait to see what the future holds for all of us. But my friends, I'd be lost. Oh, he was blushing. And we'd be lost without you, Acrylic. Lost in the sea of bleeps and bloops. Smile at Teo. He's always got a way to bring up the mood. And right now, use that brightness. Your words are comforting. But Teo, with you and everyone else counting on me, maybe I should get on stage and dance. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't stressed. I have like a shot leg. But we promised we would dance with him earlier in the game. And you have every right to be. You have to find a way to convince Sue to join our side. I don't envy you right now, Crilly. Not one bit. By the way, how are you going to do that? What's the plan? I'm still trying to figure that out. Exactly. What would you do if you were me? It takes a minute to really think it over. Sue's still a teenager, right? Very much so. And what do teenagers do best? Rebel? Precisely. And how do they rebel? For doing what they want, when they want. They're all about having fun, appeal to her sense of adventure and mischief. Sure to convince her if you act as childish as she will. Yeah, that's the kind of tomfoolery I can endorse. I gotta be... Yeah, she's smart. She's level-headed. This isn't a game... I feel really bad, but that was bad advice. This isn't like a game of hide and seek. She's smarter and wilder than that. Being silly isn't going to do me any favors on winning her favor. You always know best, Acrylic. No matter what happens here, Mado and his wily crew of dancers has always got your back. You're a part of our community after all. A bond like that never dies. Thanks for always believing in me. No problem, friend. Aw. Now go out there. Show me your moves. Who else do I want to talk to before I leave? I think we'll run through them. Go Gavin. He's probably gonna give me some logic. It's deals for real. Hey, welcome, welcome. Hey, Peter. Howdy meowdy to you. If you're looking for quality voice acting, you may find it somewhere. But if you want below average amateur voice acting, this is the place to be. Especially if you want below average adequate voice acting with voices that I can't remember their voices. That's the true skill. When you can change a voice between lines, it's the thing. Anyways, welcome, welcome. How are you? Ooh. The blackjack and the courtesans, yes. We were talking about that earlier. Because we built an arcade with blackjacks and courtesans. Well, without blackjacks and without courtesans, but I still make the Futurama joke. Because Futurama is funny. See. And especially since it's like the first or second episode of Futurama. Gotta love that. Third episode? It's the third episode. My brain tries to remember 20-year-old show or so. See. What's Gavin doing? We are gonna go see Gavin. I find Gavin looming large over the arcade floor, behind the ticket desk. It seems he was expecting me. I'm really glad I didn't, avoid him. So, complications have developed. Complications. It seems to be the case. And you like my advice on that matter? Seems to be the case. Be clear with Sue, be honest, and be ready to rise to whatever challenge she poses to you.
Perhaps.
If you let her make the first move, you can counter move through improvisation. I know you're talented at it. Use that talent. Let her set up her own traps and step in them. Treat her with respect, but in the end, she's just a kid. You can outthink a teenager. I'd like to believe. Okay. Everyone's like idea is that she's a teenager, so she's
Take this matter seriously.
we can like outclass her. If you take the situation seriously and approach with a clear mind, I've no doubt that you'll win the day. Agreed? Yeah, we can do that. That's not bad advice. We actually have no relations with Gavin, so we're not actually having any chit chat with him. He's a little difficult. Because, I mean, we definitely have like a worker-manager relationship with him. And so we don't really know him on a personal level besides him liking pinball. The thing. So I can keep a cool head. Let her make the first move. Maybe. Sounds about right. Go in ready to form a strategy based on the conditions of the ground and play out that strategy in a calm hand. Precisely. The way I'd handle it. You know, when you first came to the Funplex, I had serious doubts about you. I assumed you'd just fill a seat and do the low-level labor while I focused on higher order management tasks. So I've largely kept my distance, or tried to, at least, out of professional respect, but I can't help but have come to know you over the time we spent together. Oh, sorry, Gavin, I just told people we didn't know you at all. Aw, he loves us. You're not a minimum wage trainee any longer. You've taken full opportunity and run with it, developing not only the Funplex, but a whole new arcade as well. I know we're facing a difficult challenge. I'm not going to blindly assume everything will be just fine either.
Certainly.
But I know if this is possible, we can stave off bankruptcy. You will be capable of doing it. Thank you, Gavin. Your respect means a lot to me. If not, we can always sell my vital organs. You were doing a terrific job before I came along too. We'll beat this problem. We'll go with logic. Gavin respects logic. We'll logic right back at him. Thank you, Gavin. I'm glad I've earned your respect. I worked hard to get all of us where we are today, and I don't intend to let any of you down. Of that, I have no doubt. All that remains for me is to wish you the best in your efforts today. Do Super Fun Cave Uwu proud. We're all proud. It's fun to say Uwu with different voices too. Especially, proper deep voices. Uwu. 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 See? Uwu. Uwu. There we go. Okay. We've wooed enough. Who else do I want to talk to? We'll go Queen Bee. Why not? We have no relations with Queen Bee either. She seems to like us. Obviously, Queen Bee is playing Fist of Discomfort, right? I make my way to the FOD cabinet. I'm in no way surprised to see her playing, although this time without the fancy rig and camera setup. Oh yeah, she's not streaming. It's just her.
Come on!
Friggles. Hate playing against the AI. It's no challenge at all. I could do this with my schmiggling eyes closed. Hey kid, jump in here and be my opponent. I know better than do that, Queen Bee. You'd pulverize me inside and out, and I'd be nothing but a human flesh puddle by the end. Sort of like how you're going to take down the Deco family. Huh? Queen Bee defiantly hits the button combination, which officially takes out her AI enemy. Removing herself from the cabinet, she pulls at her jacket and straightens it out. To do that with seeing my eyes closed. Did I say that, or did they say that? I do creative reading sometimes. I'm imagining you going into Sue's hideout, kicking down the front door, guns a-blazing, yelling at the top of your lungs and challenging Sue to one final showdown. What do you think? I think you've been talking too much with Ashley. Her imagination is rubbing off on you. Listen, Sue's a gamer, and we know she's got a bit of a competitive streak, right? Be confident. Throw down your best schmegel talk. She won't be able to fight against it. She'll easily see why we're superior to Daddy Dearest. That doesn't sound like a good idea at all. I'll show Sue my first-rate moxie and take her down. Let's do that. Let's just give her some love. You're right, Queen Bee. When Sue sees my guts, and hopefully not my literal guts, she won't be able to do anything but side with me. I'm hoping I keep the other options too, not just my last option. Kid, I believe in you. As one of the 4 heavenly kings, I endorse you. In fact, I wouldn't have furthered my career as a pro gamer if it wasn't for you. When you first showed up at the Funplex, I thought you were going to be an easy fodder for me to crush beneath my heels. Is this supposed to make me feel any better? Hold on a minute, kid. Let me finish. But as I got to know you, you aren't just another fan. You're a true friend. Aw, we're all loving each other. Sometimes, when I'm frustrated, I'll look to you for inspiration. Me? I'm just Acrylic.
Not bad.
Yeah, Schmegel, right? Watching you overcome your fears and fight for Super Duper Fun Cave, ooh, it makes my soul burn. Makes me realize I can overcome anything too. Even my most hardcore battle. When you go in there tonight, don't have any doubts. You're a smuggling badass person. And an even more badass friend. Oh my gosh, she's blushing. Look at that. Look at that blush. Oh, it would be fun to do a relationship with her too. It looks like she would be a fun time. It might be difficult because you'd actually I'd have to completely change how I played, I think. I cherish you as a friend too. Aww. I guess we could have been aggressive with that too. Queen Bee, I'm so happy to have you as a friend. You show me the wild side of tournaments, victories, combined with a whole lot of swears. Nightbot! Hey Nightbot, welcome. Great to see ya. How was being a bot today? I'd never have the chance to experience it. That if not for you. Ah, you're just sweet, kid. I'm glad you got to see what's it like to be an esports superstar. Seriously, you're a superstar. Okay. I can't handle any more of this mushy friendship talk. It's gonna ruin my reputation as the most radical person here. Can't have that. Yeah, she's too cool for school. Don't want to ruin that. I don't think anyone believes that you're less than radical.
Hey,
Thanks.
Thanks, kid. Oh, look at her. She blushed again. No, now go do your thing. Oh, and don't forget to kill him dead tonight. As I'm about to retort, she beats me to it. I mean, I meant that literally, not figuratively. Love that. Ta. She's fun. She's fun. Let's talk to Ashley. We like Ashley. She might have some fun ideas. She's probably gonna choose the quirky path. Ashley's wandering around the arcade floor, practicing what I can only assume are magical girl final attack sequences. Aren't you out of costume for that? Ashley finishes up a twirl before addressing me.
Nah.
You can't take the magical girl out of the outfit. Or, sorry, you can. Those negatives and positives. You can take the magical girl out of the outfit, but you can't take the magical girl out of your heart. Plus, I'm practicing for the final boss fight. Aren't you ready? What? Clearly, you dig role-playing games, right? Doesn't this feel like you're about to enter the final boss fight, like in every RPG ever? Look, you gathered up all your team members, see? All of us, your friends. Don't break this fourth wall, Ashley. We're all hunkered down in the dark, damp cave, see? Also, super duper fun cave, ooh ooh. Now, we're having this epic, sentimental chat about winning or losing? Couldn't be more spot on.
What if?
Although, I do wonder what class you'd be, Acryli. As long as Sue doesn't metamorphose into a six-winged floating half-torso of a monster as Gregorian chants play in the background, I think I can handle it. Speaking of which, how are you gonna handle it? I have a few options floating around in my mind, but I was checking in with others to see what they recommend. If it was me trying to take down the final boss, I'd give into Sue's spunk and sass. Make it a bizarro final fight by playing to Sue's sense of adventure. Joke around with her. Maybe if we match her antics with ours, you might just best her at her own silly game. I don't think that's right. I don't think they've met Sue at all. She's pretty not that. Sue likes games, not being the butt of her own game. Yes, fight mischief, cybercrimes with more mischief. Sorry, Ashley. I'm not sure leaving it up to jest and Japs is the best way to tackle Sue. While she seems to like fun and games, she is a very real threat to Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu. Gotta be a better way. I know. I just know what I know, which is the final boss fights. But I also know something else, which is to always trust Acryli.
Yes!
Wink. Whatever you end up doing, I know you're gonna save Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu, and consequently, us all. Isn't that a little too hopeful? There's a very real chance I can fail at this. This isn't some game. This is real life. Chat, this is real life. Of course, I realize that. But I gotta have hope. I believe in you, even if you don't believe in yourself. And here's where I get really sappy. Ever since you came to the Funplex on that day, you've affected all of us all. You've changed all our lives. And mine. For the best, of course. We didn't really get to know her well either. Beyond, like, the cosplay contest. I've been watching you grow and change into this person before me. You've inspired me to do the same. Become the person they want to be. So, Crilly, no matter what happens in there, just know that you've made friends here, friends that'll last a lifetime. Wow, I wish I would connected this well to people at work. I don't know who they are. These friendships are the very best. I'm so happy to call you friends too. Lifetime isn't long enough. Important to make connections with people. We're gonna go lovey. We're sappy. That's what we are. Ashley, you showed me the ropes on how to be a floor attendant. Without your guidance in those early days, I think I would have gotten eaten alive. It's true. I remember Gavin and Naomi being particularly hungry that day. But seriously, floor attendant friends gotta stick together. And, just so you know, you've been a tremendous, amazing friend. Ashley twiddles her fingers for a second and then deviates from the seriousness. Well, I know you've got things to do before the big fight. Just make sure you're stocked up on potions and don't forget to have the correct weapons equipped. Yes, very important for your RPG final boss fights. Don't go in without any potions. Get your weapons. A rusty dagger isn't gonna save you, unless that's the weakness. All I've had is this crutch. Did you see the stats on it though? Crutches do double damage to pesky teenagers. Good to know. And Ashley? Yeah, Crilly. Thanks for being so bright in this dark hour. You got, friend. Now go out there and kick all the butts. Yay, we're gonna do it. We're just gonna start beating people up with our crutch. And when the police come, we'll be like, oh, I can do it. I'm on a crutch. So, who else do I want to talk to before we leave? We're out of people. I'm ready to leave. What time is it anyway? Okay, we got time. No sense of putting it off any longer. I talked to everyone I wanted to. I gathered as much information as I could. I'm just delaying the inevitable at this point. Time to do this. For the sake of my future, my dreams, my friends' dreams, and super duper fun cave ooh itself. I take Naomi's hand in mine as a soft smile curls my lips. We're ready to depart and face our destiny together. Aww. And they were never seen again. It's a short trip across town. Before we know it, we're standing outside Ghost Monsters HQ, rundown warehouse in the bad side of town. A wooden sign, long since fallen over on the side of the building, identifies it as belonging to Nostalgia Commodities Incorporated. This is creepy. Who'd want to hang out around here? The rats and the cockroaches are probably locked in an eternal war for supremacy. Can you think of a better place for a street gang to lay low? Odds are Deco owns this building anyway. Correct. Nostalgia Commodities Inc. is wholly owned subsidiary of Deco Palace LLC. Oh, good. So, Daddy Dearest also owns her secret pirate tree fort. You come this far, though. No turning back now, right? Right. I'm gonna try to stay in the background on this one, but if I see an opening someplace where I can do some good in the conversation, I'll jump in. Let's do this. I sigh. Oh, I sigh once, looking at my companion. I'm sure glad I'm not going at this alone. I'm nervous for sure, but I know what I have to do. So I guess whoever we're dating goes with us. Settle down on my crutches, armpits resting on the padded padding as I prepare to enter the belly of the beast.
Hey, listen.
That's cute. Hey, listen. Iris? Kinda of about to be in the middle of something here. I know. And I spontaneously reprogram myself to include new measurable metric, which should be useful for your mission. I call it an incredibly right indicator of success. Okay, Iris for short. Hey, when you have a great acronym already, you may as well use it. I'm gonna start analyzing Sue's vocal patterns once you step in there, determine how close you are to convincing her. That way you'll know if you're on the right track or if you need to try something different. Let's take a look at your current score. Currently you have 0.0 chance of success. Oh. Yay. Well, okay. That's probably a bit disheartening to think of it like I walked away right now, I'd fail miserably. Instead of I'm doomed. But speaking of doom, well, since there was a chance you can actually fail this time, rather than be assured you can mumble your way through the problem, would you like me to back up your data first? Yeah, let's save the game. This is the no point of return thing. Actually, we're gonna hide. I'm just gonna get some water. 1 second. All right, we're back. I got some water. We got the hydrates prepared. Let's save again. And let's go back. Oh, crap. I clicked on something. Whoops. I didn't get the chance to read it. Taking a deep breath, I swing my way into the warehouse on my crutches with my companion beside me. What if she's just not there? What if she's like having supper or something? I don't know what I expected. Fine on entering the lair of a notorious game of cybercriminals, but a makeshift arcade that rivals my own was not high on the list. This is a dumping ground of a warehouse for deco industry. Makes sense though. Place where old arcade games go to die, turned into a playland for punks. A disorganized maze of games littering the ground floor. Poorly lit and barely functional. Only some of the screens are on, and many have serious ghosting and burn-in. Oh, that's so sad. As for the ghost monsters themselves, good news is they haven't noticed our arrival. I look up, I can see them on the second floor of the catwalk, or in the catwalks. Huh? They seem distracted. That's good news. The bad news? They're distracted because they have a visitor. Oh.
Unfortunate.
How unfortunate. I have to say, Sue, I'm extremely disappointed in you. Hard to get a good angle from down here, hiding in the shadows, but it sounds like the old man's ranting at his daughter in his usual passive-aggressive way. I could stay hidden and eavesdrop on their conversations to gather some more information, or I could announce myself and barge in on them. Both are risky. But which makes the most sense for now, for how I'm going to handle the negotiations we're about to have, though. Let's eavesdrop. Let's see what their relationship actually is. And we don't really want Deco in on this, I'm feeling. Oh, we'll see. I motioned for Naomi to stay quiet as we lurk in the shadows below the catwalks above. You should be out there doing what you're agreed to do. not hiding away in your clubhouse. A clubhouse I pay for the rent for, I should add. You want to keep your little playground, yes? Hard for me to do it with some hard for me to do if some competitor rises to hurt my bottom line.
Pay attention.
Look at me when I'm talking to you, Sue. I'm trying to explain how the world works. Pay attention. Yes, Dad. It's hard to tell from this angle, but I could swear she said that through gritted teeth. There's a certain forced tone to do it as well.
Am I not generous?
I don't ask for much. I feel I look the other way when you and your friends cause trouble. I bail you out of jail. I let you skip school as often as you want. All told, I feel I've been a lenient father who understands and appreciates his daughter's inclinations. Like you know the first niggling thing about me. What was that? Speak up, I can't hear you. And don't look to your little friends, look at me. Reluctantly, Sue's eyes meet with her father. Yes, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad.
You understand, yeah?
All I want from you is so very, very little. It's what you'd be doing anyway, really. Go back there and keep causing trouble for super duper fun cave uwu? Or do you really want me to pull back on my support of your little gang? Leave you twisting in the wind at the mercy of cybercrime task force? Of course not, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad. Oh, I think I'm starting to understand the situation. She's under his thumb, but not by choice, and she hates it. Good now. Then why haven't you finished the job? Oh, come on. I almost Megan died thanks to invading lovely chainsaw turf. If we go back there... I'm hearing excuses, Sue. Thought you were made of stronger stuff than that. Some delinquents are chasing your way, really? How are you going to eventually inherit my empire if you can't stand up to some school brats? Like I want your damn empire.
Pay attention.
Speak up, I said. Quit looking at the floor. And we lock eyes. Through the metal grates flooring she's standing on. Her hands go to her hips in an overtly confident fashion as she bends over like a child finding a lucky penny on the sidewalk. Well, well, well. What do you know? Crap, she spotted us. Inky, Blinky, we have a guest. Snaps her fingers and suddenly an aura of command about her. A sudden aura of command about her as she's distracted from her verbal beatdown by her father. The goons swarm, flanking us. We're quickly hustled up the stairs, well, as quickly as I can manage on crutches. Now is the time to use this moment to my advantage, and I know just what to say. Deco buddy, long time no see. Been what, hours? Interesting catching you here, consorting with criminals. It's an odd welcome, Matt, but I'll take it. Your reckoning's at hand, Miss Nammy. Mr. Nammy. We do logic, or we can do some logic. Can't say I was expecting to find you here. What would your shareholders say if they knew where you'd spend your evenings? Echo's face twists to a grotesque blend of anger and fear. What in the hell? I can't be seen here. If any record ends up online. Geez, Dad, relax. Relax, Clyde. On a cue, Clyde steps out of the shadows, their fingers dancing over their phone as they concentrate on the screen. Both of them have phones. One has an Iris Assistant loaded. We're blocking their outgoing data stream. There should be no verifiable data evidence of this conversation uploaded anywhere. I can't stop Acrylic's Iris from hearing you, but I can hijack her account if you need me to, so we can manually wipe her memory. Just say the word. Well, we'll see. Thanks, Clyde. Clyde nods in agreement, backing out of the spotlight. Happy now, Dad? You're clear. Quit freaking out.
As you like.
Not that it matters. My business with Miss Bees is already concluded. I gave you a chance to escape the ruins of your tiny arcade, but you couldn't see a good thing when it was dangled right in front of you. I've nothing further to say. Actually, we're not here to talk to you. I came here tonight to have a chat with... Wait for it. Your daughter. Timing is everything. How did you...
Well, well, well. You're a resourceful one. A squeaky clean arcade industry titan can't let anyone know about his hooligan daughter, can he? No. So I've had to keep that under wraps. Good work sleuthing it out. I was hoping I'd see you again. You run a great arcade. You treat me and my friends with respect, and you take a bullet from me? Class. That's a class operation there.
Oh, thank you.
I can be totes honest with you when I say I didn't want to ruin your arcade. It rocks. All that snazzy neon, all those great games, all that fun. I didn't want to trash your big moment, but, well...
She casts a sidelong glance at her father.
Didn't exactly have a choice, did I?
I didn't want to come back and cause you more trouble after that, so I stayed away. Figuring I'd done what I had to do, I could leave it at that. But you didn't finish the job. Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu still stands. Not that it matters, I suppose, nor does this little last-ditch effort to save it. I see your game, Miss Bees. It's an obvious as a sad little strategic move you've made so far to keep your arcade afloat. Sadly, nothing you say or do will save Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu from my inevitable takeover. This is simply how the industry works. Now, Sue, it's time for you to finish what you started. Sue shifts her attention from her father back to me. It's hard to read what she's thinking, but I have to think of something to calm the tension. Step forward, my fists clenched already. But before words escape me, someone is by my side. Naomi! Don't listen to this crusty old casino-loving arcade-hating jerk, Sue. You don't have to keep propping up his business. You're a strong, independent hacker who don't need no CEO.
Seriously? If you think you could come here and convince my daughter to turn on me, you're sorely mistaken. Sue knows I'm the only thing standing between her and numerous jail sentences. My power, my money, my presence. She knows I'm the one she can rely on at all times.
Oh. Murmur.
Without me, what is she? Just a simple thief with simple friends.
The ghost monsters exchange glances with each other, frowning and rolling their eyes, but they don't utter a word or move against Echo. They clearly want to pounce, but they hold themselves back.
But I understand and support her. I appreciate her nefarious talents and nurture them. Oh, and I also put a roof over her head, feed her, and clothe her. I spare no expense.
She is your daughter.
In other words, she knows that I made her, and I can unmake her at a moment's notice.
Ooh.
After all, Father knows best. Father knows all. And in the world of arcades, Dekonami knows and controls all. You can't stop that. You can't fight it, and you can't win.
Nice.
Sue, if you would kindly show our friend the exit, as forcefully as you like, perhaps make a game of it. See if your buddies can wreck the other leg.
He's being all evil. Seriously vindictive much? Do it. Fine. Inky, Pinky, bounce them both. With a flick of the wrist, Sue gestures for her buddies to make us into street pizza. This is it. This is the moment. Need to say something that will convince Sue to do the impossible, to flip on the control freak father. Has to be something true to my core, to who I've become as a person. It's time for Acrylicbased to pull one more rabbit out of the hat. Out of a hat. Yeah, I don't have any other things. Because I went pretty much all heart for most of this game. We can read them all. Logic, what's your strategy? Toss us out? Surely you can't come up with something more clever than that. Aggressive, call yourself a gamer? Prove it. This is a call for a one-on-one video game showdown. That seems silly. We would play a video game to earn our freedom. Come on, where's the fun in that? Came to battle. I challenge you to a pizza bagel eating contest. Oh my gosh, we would win that so hard. We are very good at eating pizza bagels. But instead, we're gonna say you're stronger than him, Sue. You don't need Deco. He needs you. And I can help you see that. Go there. This feels wrong, Sue. I'm not talking about kicking us out or kicking us around. I'm talking about you taking orders from him. Sue, through our recent interactions, I've come to know you and your heart. You love arcades, but you're working for someone who loathes them while doing his dirty laundry? You hear me out. I know I can help you see that, too. You're stronger than Deco. You don't need him. He needs you. But if you'd rather mash us into paste, well, stand on one foot, arms wide. Make it a bit easier for her. Do as you wish. Are you quite done babbling yet?
A foolish fool.
That's fun. Get this over with, Sue. I'm done dealing with this fool. Yet Sue holds up a hand. Stop the two goons. He was about to sick on us. What are you waiting for, young lady? I said get rid of them. It's just babbling, right? So who cares? Specifically, why do you care, Dad? You afraid Acrylic will say something you don't want your dear daughter to hear?
I run the show, not you.
Well, I want to hear this out. If you don't want to hear it, nobody's keeping you here, old man. What? Shush. The adults are talking. Oh. Deco visibly is seething, but Sue's clearly taking the floor. Deco crosses his arms in defiance, but opts to let his daughter continue. Okay, Acrylic. Okay. You got a temporary reprieve from my boys making you into a Picasso. See what you came to say. But if I'm not like super duper incredibly totally swayed by your amazing charisma. You're out the door, or possibly the window. This is my chance to convince Sue. I have to do this, and not just me. I have Naomi beside me, lifting me up. I look over at my love, my heart, and I smile. Aw, we're having like a love moment. You got this, Acryli. I believe in you. You've got a pure heart, and one that beats with the passion of 1,000 arcades. Okay, so I'm not good with metaphors. Okay. But still, I know if anyone can reach Sue, it's you. Ah, impressive loyalty there. You know, I like you. Always good to see another lady out there rocking the technology sector. Thank you. Thanks. I like you too, I think. Okay. So, you messed up my lovely, wonderful arcade, but... Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Okay, Kelly, lay it on me. What is that makes Ponytail Girl dig you so much? Let's hear your case. Deep breaths. Count to 10. Refocus myself. Slow my racing pulse. Bringing this down to something more heartfelt, more personal. Have to connect with Sue, empathize with her. This isn't just about being convincing. I need to befriend her, to lay bare the emotional truths in her heart. Glance at Iris on my phone, who simply shrugs. We're entering a far more oh my gosh. Hydrate that. Subtle territory. I can't rely on her to tell me what response may or may not work. Oh. Time to be the best I can be on my own. Oh no. They're all hearts. Appeal to her lover arcades, flatter her ego, invoke the power of friendship. Remind her she was almost killed for Deco. Invite her back to your arcade. Offer her a place to stay if Deco kicks her out. Oh. I don't think we need to flatter her. I don't think we need to appeal for lover arcades. Maybe friendship? We can remind her that she wants to kill for Deco. We can invite her back to our arcade. I mean, if he's gonna disown her and all that, she can come back to us. You have 4 more attempts to sway Sue remaining. Hey, Sue. You like Super Duper Fun Cave Ooh, right? I offer you a second chance. I offered you a second chance before. It still stands. I'd welcome you and your friends returning to enjoy our games. It's not like you wanted to hurt us. If you agree to stop pushing Deco's agenda by messing around with Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu, you can swing by anytime you like. I'll even comp you some tokens. Sound good? Absolutely. Except the small problem of the lovely chainsaws lying in wait to finish the job, put me in the dirt. Afraid that a couple bucks in tokens wouldn't go far in paying for my funeral. I appreciate the offer, but honestly, if I wanted to come back, I'd come back, banned or not. There's bigger things at play than what I want, though. But he raises a hand, shutting me down. Done talking about this. We're done. Damn. Honestly thought that'd work, but she shut me down so fast. Doubt she'd want me to push any harder. Okay, you got 3 more attempts. Reminder that she was almost killed. I think there's a pretty simple indicator how much Deco cares about you, Sue. He nearly got you killed. He didn't know that was lovely chainsaw territory when he asked us to go to Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu. Did you tell him? Of course. And how did he react? He didn't care.
I don't follow.
Why should I? Some pathetic little gang of campfire scouts pretending to be a menace to society? Nothing. I'd like to think my daughter and her friends are clever enough, strong enough to overcome such nonsense. Except they nearly killed her. That giggling gathering of girls proved to be a bit more dangerous than you thought they'd be, Deco. No doubt the shooter would have peed her pants in fear before getting the nerve to pull the trigger if you hadn't startled her. Making some assumptions there, Deco. For all you know, they're stone cold to the core. Now you're pushing for her to go back to their turf, into their turf. Odd lesson, but one she must learn. Sue can't learn to rise such mediocre challenges. She won't be ready to inherit my empire.
You understand, yes?
Am I a harsh tutor? Perhaps. I know Sue will be stronger for facing her fears, worthy of the challenges to come in running Deco Palace. Okay. Oh, this is complicated. Sue, do you want to own Deco Palace? Is that your future? And how do you feel about facing the lovely chainsaws again, Sue? What kind of father puts his daughter in harm's way for his own gains? Ooh, that. Do that. So, not only did he ignore your warnings, but now he wants you to go back into the line of fire? What kind of loving father would push you out there in front of the firing squad just so he can tear down a little arcade like mine? That's asking a bit. Sorry. 1 second. Some phone stuff going on. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Phone doing things. Okay. What kind of vindictive, spiteful bastard do you have to be to sacrifice your own daughter to? Yeah. Okay, you made your point. Dad, seriously. Smeagol's. You won't listen to me. I told you this would happen, and you didn't give a Smeagol's. So, no. I'm not going back there. End of discussion.
How dare you?
You disobedient. It's a question of strategy. You want Acrylic squashed? There's ways to do it which don't require me getting shot at. You didn't care about that. No. Too impatient. Too jealous. So you shoved me into the... You shoveled me... Sorry. So you shoveled it in my lap. Well, Schmegel, you... I'm not making the same mistake twice. Thought you could see reason on that one. Okay, 2 more attempts. Wait, Sue remaining. Don't know. He does love arcades though. Maybe we should do that. Trying to think. We could do appeal to her lover arcades. I don't think flattering her is the way to do it. Um. Let's invoke some friendship. Let's do friendship. There's something I've been paying close attention to as we spar back and forth like this. The ghost monsters. They're trying to be unreadable, just part of the background noise of the scene, but I can read them. Clyde especially, looking like they're holding back a lot of feelings. Sue, do you think that without Deco you'd be alone? What about them? I gestured to the three supremely buff dudes and the nervous looking individual accompanying them, all in their color coordinated clothes. I think you're forgetting the ghost monsters. They're more than a gang, they're your friends. They'll support you if Deco won't. If he tries to burn you, stand in front of the flames. You got the power of friendship on your side, whereas your father doesn't have a friend in the world. He needs to rely on you. What? This smattering of thugs and children? You think they can keep her out of jail? You think they can feed her, clothe her? Laughable. I'll do it. I don't care if it takes my whole allowance, or I have to get a real job. I'd help her if you won't. Hi, this isn't... No, Sue, please, listen to me. I don't like speaking up. And your dad, he scares me. But Acrylic is right. We're your friends. And we'll be here for you, right? Regals, yeah. Ghost monsters, ride or die. 20th century television sitcoms teach us that a group of self-chosen friends are the new family structure of America. According to many critical studies. Okay. So please, don't feel you'd be alone. If you choose to side with Acrylic, you won't be. Mirror. Clive shifts embarrassingly, averting their eyes to the ground, shuffling their feet, like they really want to say something, but they can't find the courage within. Aw, Clyde loves you. You love her.
Yeah.
I just said that. Aw, it's so cute. It's okay, Clyde. Just admit it. You love Sue. Clyde looks shocked that Naomi just outed them, but eventually they shrug and smile warmly at Sue. Sue blushes in return. Oh heck. I love you too. I always have. Sue sweeps Clyde up in a giant bear hug and places a tender kiss on their cheek, causing the timid one to turn bright red. It's true then. Love can bloom on the battlefield. Oh, this is ridiculous. Sue, friendship is irrelevant. What matters is power, and your friends have none. You really want to trade a powerful ally for a weaker one? As much as I hate to give in to some silly cartoon notion of friendship conquers all, well, I'm a ghost monster.
Ghost monsters for life.
Ride or die, we are ghost monsters for life. Beaming, Clyde squeezes Sue's hand tightly before Clyde steps back to join their friends. Absurd, simply absurd. Absurd. Okay, you have one more attempt to sway Sue remaining. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I feel a little too logic. Let's do love arcades. You love arcades. You got pixels in your heart, Sue. I mean, look at this place. It's amazing. You built one heck of an arcade here. All your friends have a fun place to relax and enjoy themselves. It's not that great. All games are busted. Oh, Naomi can fix that. True. I see some monitors burn in, a few corrupt ROMs. There are telltale signs and some power supplies that are probably shot. But I bet I could get a lot of these games fixed up and working in no time at all. Whoa, seriously? You clearly love games, just like I do. You've got the spirit of a retro gamer. I can see now that when you hurt my games, it wasn't because you wanted to. You never willingly hurt a game. So I'd be happy to help. I'd be happy to help. Seriously? You think you can appeal to her love of these pieces of garbage?
Such a shame.
The only reason
Such a
she has...
shame.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, you were talking. The only reason she has any of these games is because I couldn't find space in the landfill for them. They're my cast-offs. What's to love? Mariner.
Wrong.
Damn it, Dad. They're not junk. When I was a kid, I used to love going to your arcade. Bring your daughter to work day, it was a treat. I got to have fun, enjoy all these great games. Felt special, like I was a special kid. Because my daddy ran an arcade, it felt good, I felt good. Like you were this amazing person I would look up to. Then you started throwing them out, replacing them with smuggling slot machines and mobile game ports. Sensing he's losing her, Deco switches tactics.
Am I not generous?
And I gave you the games you love, see? They're all down there. Instead of throwing them out, I gave you a very generous gift as my beloved daughter. It's not going to be enough just to say she loves games. I have to take Deco down a peg. So generous he gave you his garbage? Do you feel love, Sue, like a beloved daughter? When did you stop looking up to him? This is hard. I mean, we could talk to her. But do you feel loved? That. And do you feel like a beloved daughter, Sue? Do you really think Deco actually cares about you? Of course I care. I know I'm not the best father. I made mistakes. But when my wife left me, I fought for custody. I wanted to provide for my daughter. She is the heir to my empire. That's an investment I won't toss aside. I've done wrong by you, Sue. I promise I can change. There's no reason to trust Miss B's over your own flesh and blood. Ooh. Family means we are together forever, unlike some passing stranger.
Oh, man.
He makes a good point. Pretty much the dictionary definition of a lousy father, but he's still my father.
No helping it.
Stuck with him and he stuck with me, so might as well make the best of it. Love doesn't enter into it. It's just, it's what it is. Uh-oh. Not ready to give up on him. Not yet. Need to keep trying. Or I can get another word in. Sue waves her hands to interrupt me. Okay, enough.
Man, this
Sick of this
sucks.
talking. It's time for action. It's time for decisions. You made your case, Dad. And so have you, Acryli. He wants to protect me and use me. It's patently obvious at this point, but maybe the cost of turning my back on him is too high. Ooh. Well, Acryli wants me to throw it all away just because it's the right thing to do. As for me, what do I want? How do I want this to play out? The moment of truth. I mean, I'm sad I couldn't get it to 100. Did I convince Sue to abandon her father? Did we save Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu? Or was this all for nothing? Brr, 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 brr.
You know what?
What?
F you, Dad.
Woo!
Excuse me.
Yeah, You heard me. Your poor f***ing excuse for a father
Am I?
and your so-called enemy really opened my eyes about that.
Her swearing is a lot more close to swearing than mine.
Oh, don't get me wrong. You've got money and power. You could crush me like an ant, yeah? Yeah. And I don't think I care anymore.
Okay.
I'm tired of living in your shadow and under your thumb. I'm tired of living with you.
Oh, he's all shocked. Look at him. Oh, I'm shocked, he says.
As of today, we're done. I'm cutting unhealthy like you from my life.
Nice.
I think we can do business. You want to save your arcade? I've got the evidence you need to stick Daddy Dearest behind bars for the rest of his life.
Wow, that's a lot.
Every dirty deal I've ever helped him carry out. And believe you me, that's a lot of extremely filthy deeds.
You can't do this. I forbid it. You are my daughter, and if I go down, you're coming with me.
Uh-oh.
Really? I think I can spin this entire mess as your fault.
Yeah, she's master hacker.
I'd like to see you try, you ignorant brat. You're a career criminal, incorrigible to the end. What possible proof could you offer up of your innocence?
Sue snaps her finger and points to my phone.
Oh, Iris. Would you kindly?
Sure thing, Miss Sue. And from my speaker, a perfect audio recording of Deco earlier self-incriminating words.
Sue knows I'm the only thing standing between her and numerous jail sentences. My power, my money, my presence. But I understand and support her. I appreciate her nefarious talents and nurture them. She knows that I made her, and I can unmake her at a moment's notice.
Golly, that sure smells like corruption of a minor and blackmail to me.
Oh my.
And once I do my hair and pigtails and offer a jury big puppy dog eyes, oh, my mean old dad forced me into a life of crime. Well, what do you think happens next?
See, this is why we didn't want to play her off as a stupid teenager. Or, be silly with her. No, that's impossible. You said you blocked all recording devices. I said I couldn't block Iris from functioning, just block her from uploading her recordings anywhere. She was still listening this whole time. You can go ahead and remove the data block now, Clyde. Already done. I've also uploaded a press kit based on our Dekonami archives to 5 major newspapers, 11 websites, ESPN, Esports Central, and HGTV. Okay. It's a home and garden television? I figured the 2 guys from Arcade Flippers might be interested. I really like that show. With that settled, Sue turns a smug, satisfying smile towards her doomed father.
Welcome to the Ides of March, Dad.
Oh no.
You want to get me in trouble too? You feel free. At worst, I'll do a year or 2 in juvie. But you're gonna bleed out on the floor by the time I'm through.
Wow, that's cold. Inky Blinky? Yeah, boss. Show my father the door, gently. Don't leave any marks, at least.
No! No! This is completely unacceptable! I am your father! I'm Dekonami! I am the arcade business!
No, Dekonami! Inky and Blinky easily restrain Deco by the arms. I just can't let him go without having my 2 cents. Wrong side. Hey, welcome, welcome. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. We are about, I think we're saving our arcade, and we're defeating an evil tyrant arcade owner at the same time. It's a good day. How are you doing? Great to see ya. So we can put our 2 cents in. We can do game over, Deco, you lose. Hi, arcade business, I'm dad. Let's do a dad joke. It's nothing personal, Mr. Nami, it's just business. It's a shame it had to come to this, but goodbye. We'll go off loving. I didn't ask for this war, Mr. Nami. All I did was end it. You did this to yourself. Think about what you're... Think about that when you're behind bars. I'll hope for you to eventually come around and understand your own errors. Aw, aren't I nice? Aw. Sorry you're not feeling well, wrong side. Oh, hopefully it's not the Rona. I hope you'll feel better really soon. Oh, it's 2 a.m. where you are? I'm doing my math. Okay. Well, if you need to snug to keep warm and stay healthy, you do that.
My only error was not destroying Francine and her damnable funplex sooner.
Oh, Deco. Are you still there? Not for long.
I haven't lost. I can still fight this. I can still.
Bye. And the ghost monsters remove Deco from our sights. Instantly, the entire atmosphere of the place changes, as if a great weight has lifted. I couldn't be more relieved. I relax into a sigh. Aw. I'm glad to see. Oh, I'm glad you came to check us out. Just about to finish the game. Not gonna lie, next few days will be interesting to say the least. I think you better stay at my place. My parents won't mind at all. Aw, Clyde. Yeah, I'm gonna need to hide out till the heat's off. Maybe practice batting my eyelashes at a weak-willed jury box full of concerned parents too. Sue blinks in astonishment. Oh right, Acryli, you're still here. You, I knew you were special. Knew it from day one. If the heat ever cools off, and we make amends with the lovely chainsaw, I might pop by your arcade, play some games, not stir up any trouble.
I'll keep my promise. The public will know Deco hired a gang to go
Ooh.
after you. That should exonerate your arcade as a victim of his shady dealings.
Yay, I like when they voice themselves.
So, we square?
No. You're a terrible person, but whatever. You've wronged me, but I can let this go. Yep. We're also triangles and circles. Yeah, we're gonna go lovey. Thank you. I know this wasn't easy for you, giving up so much. I appreciate what you've done for my arcade.
I owed you, honestly. I may still owe you for that matter.
Oh. Bye. Oh,
Whoa.
hey Naomi, you were here?
We did it. We really did it. I mean, I knew we could do it. I really did. Yeah.
Yay.
We saved the arcade. Okay, so things are gonna be a bit wonky for a few days, and we'll have reporters swarming the place and maybe some cops. But we did it! We saved the arcade we built together.
Aw. I like when they blush. It's really cute. Place where we can have fun, have a future together. An arcade of our dreams.
I love you. Thank you so much. It'll be everything I've ever dreamed it would be.
Yay. Aw. We saved our arcade, we found love, we destroyed a family, we did it all. The next few days passed in a blur. That morning, we had the press crowding around the door of the arcade before we'd even open. Sue's care package, bad news that went up the wire. Went up the wire, caught their attention. Reading. Miss Bees, Miss Bees! Is it true that Dekonami organized a gang hit on your arcade? How do you respond to the allegations that Dekonami is involved in an international counterfeit plush doll prize ring? I did not know that. What is your relationship with the ghost monsters? Have you heard any of the allegations of child abuse? What? Have you seen Mr. Fame's article talking about the incident, praising your professionalism? I gave so many interviews that day, I lost my voice. Fortunately, Naomi was on hand to keep me hydrated and encourage me onwards. Yeah, stay hydrated. Everybody loved to see a fallen family entertainment icon. Made them feel self-righteous, and Dekonami was now square in their crosshairs. Didn't matter that the official police response was generic. We are still investigating these claims. Court of public opinion had decided Deco Palace was doomed. The final crushing blow came at a televised press conference 3 days later.
These obvious falsehoods generated by jealous business rivals and lying children merely go to show how the powerful are routinely targeted for harassment.
He would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for the meddling children.
Furthermore, What? No! Unhand me immediately! I'm innocent in these matters! Innocent!
Wow. And we never saw him again. Seriously, after the arrest, he just vanished from the public eye. It's honestly a bit creepy. I was at least expecting a trial or something. He was murdered.
He told me that if I didn't commit all those crimes, he'd take away my food.
Oh, it's so sad.
I never wanted to be a hacker. I just like computers. I wanted to get a computer degree and get a normal job like anyone else.
Aw, poor Sue. He's the victim. Largely a line of hokum. But it was good to see Sue breaking away from Deco's influence all the same. Who knows, maybe Sue's ready to turn over a new leaf. Go straight after all. Maybe not. Deco Palace Board of Directors unanimously voted to eject him. Given he just vanished into a gust of judicial air, just vanished into the guts of the judicial system. The arcade empire he established is still out there. It's still powerful, still tacky as hell, still a menace to small arcades like ours. But without his guiding vision, it's largely treading water. Who knows, maybe one day the traditional arcades will overtake what's he left behind. As for Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu, kept its laser-tight focus on esports and competitive titles without a restaurant or bar to bog things down. We focused on tournaments. We drew in top talent, big names. While we weren't really large enough to host major events, we gained a rep in the underground for our amazing action. We're doing okay for ourselves, all told. But the arcade, in the end, is less important than the people who call it home. Funcade, ooh, yeah. Oh my gosh. The dream we shared so long ago, sitting and watching the nightmare waves. The nighttime waves roll in at Float Sand Beach. Yeah, reading things at 12:30 in the morning is not always easy. That dream came true. Aw, look at us. We're so cute. Super Duper Funcade Woo Woo became our family arcade for many years to come, just like Miss Francine before us. It was an achievement.
Another bad chip to replace. It's getting harder and harder to keep these old games going.
Aw. But not impossible. There are still so many great games to restore. If anyone can keep our arcade dreams alive, it's you, Naomi.
As dreams go, that's not a bad one at all. It's everything I ever hoped it could be.
Aw.
I'm so glad I found you. And I'm so glad you found me. Together, we'll make sure the spirit of arcades lives on forever.
And they were never seen again. Oh, in the end, I can honestly say I found my dream. Naomi and her whole world became my dream, and I'd lived happily in that world for many years to come. Oh. Iris explained to me that irises, being adaptive software, eventually become more and more like their users. Seems my empathy had rubbed off on Iris with my influence. She's grown quite a bit.
I hope that one day, humans will see us as friends and allies. All I've ever wanted was to embrace kindness and understanding. And thanks to you, I've learned so much.
Ooh, the AIs are learning. Oh, hey Percy. Percy only had 2 years left to live. But with the success of Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu and the encouragement of all his friends, he decided that wouldn't be enough. My mind's made up. I'm going to seek more treatment. I don't want to end like this. I don't want this to end. I don't want to say goodbye to you all. Aw, Percy. He lived many years to come. Thanks to a renewed push to take care of his condition, happy years spent with all of us. Aw. As for Moopy, well, with all that time in the world, he took his time, paced himself, and eventually beat the score. Although I'm honestly not sure what to do with the rest of my life. Suppose we just have to see what we see, huh? He didn't talk. Ashley continued to be our mascot, main floor attendant, as by day at Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu. Customers grew accustomed to seeing their smiling faces on walking through the doors. As we grew and got bigger, more people took notice of Ashley's Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu costume, and more people wanted to see our mascot on shirts, mugs, body pillows, even. Ooh. I just printed up another batch of Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu hoodies. These things are selling like hotcakes. That was a fantastic idea, Acryli. Hotcakes. Consumers just couldn't get enough. Oh, and I just started working on the pattern for another mascot that we should reveal soon. Maybe I'll get you to model it for me one day. Yeah. Aw. Oh, Ashley. When the 4 heavenly kings arrived... sorry, I'm just not reading words correctly. When the 4 heavenly kings invited her to live and play at their theme house, Queen Bee instantly said yes. Listen, kid, I'm sad to leave you, but I'm not gone for schmegging ever. This is my true home, and you're my family. I'm gonna come back and visit. And often. And that she did. She stopped by as much as her schedule allowed, and even bring some of her other big names to the arcade. We always live stream her matches on the big screen, cheering her all the while. This win is dedicated to Acryli everyone else at Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu. Couldn't have done it without those amazing friends of mine. We always keep Fisted Discomfort warm and ready for her next visit. Aw, she became a big time esports person. Through my good times and bad, Juniper stuck by me, my BFF for life. I'm really proud of you, you know. You pulled yourself out of the tailspin your life was in. Went for it. You did it. You made it happen. I'm lucky I got to be even a small part of that. A large part of that, I would say. I wouldn't be here if not for you. Hey, I'll take the credit if you want me to. Just call me Juniper, the life coach. And you know, I'll be in your corner until you're dead. Hopefully later, rather than sooner, though. Bye, Juniper. Are we going in order of our relations with people, or that seemed really short? Gavin stood by us as we rose out of the ashes of Deco onslaught, but eventually he chose to leave Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu. Oh no. He'd always been a bit distant, true. Perhaps he felt it was time to move on. Perhaps he didn't find what he was looking for with us. Oh, we had absolutely no relationship with him. Whoopsie doodles. We parted on good terms, and he went off to further his career somewhere else. We didn't even get any words. Oh, and Teo. He's all grayed out too. Teo kept the Showtime stage scene alive here at Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu until he got offered a job as their regional community manager. Teo put his crewmate D in charge here as he set off traveling and organizing dance tournaments around the world. Doing what he loves, connecting with all sorts of people. I guess he just never connected enough with anyone here to stay. Aww, we were doing so well with him too. That's so sad. Because that makes you want to play the game again. Wonder if he'll ever stop by again, hop on our stage and show us his moves. Bye, Teo. Love you. He was like after Naomi. It's sad that he just went away. Love and friendship, in a time of pixels and quarters. Finally, I'm home. I guess if we didn't connect with Percy, would have just died. I guess that would have been worse. Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu. Thank you, Super Duper Fun Cave Uwu. My spirit is restored, my future is bright. Alas, I can say I'm truly happy. I'm happy. I'm finally truly happy with who I am and where I am. Fought hard for this. I won it at great effort, but happiness is my reward. For this day and every day to come. Oh. Did it! We won! We beat Arcade Spirits. We saved the day. We made friends with most of the people. I feel bad about Gavin and Teo leaving us. I thought we were doing good with them. And let's take a moment to appreciate all the hard work that went into this and all the wonderful people who made this a great game. I always like watching the credits because, you gotta thank them. We wouldn't have a game without these people. I wouldn't have been able to stream it without them. Yeah. Ooh woo. And I think there's DLC. I think there's like a new challengers thing. I might play the other routes on my own just to see. I saved it at every day so I can, figure out how things go. I'd really like to try to get like romance with Juniper. I think that would be fun. I wonder if you can romance Iris, like your AI. It depends on how this game goes, I guess. But yeah, this was like a Kickstarter game. I don't know, it's fun. Nice little indie game. And yeah, look at all the people. And like, if you want to try this game, there is a demo on Steam. It just gives you a little taste of the first part of the game, but it's actually plays differently than the actual game. So you're not really repeating a lot if you play the demo, then play the game. But yeah, I suggest trying it out if you want. Ooh, look at all the trademarks. Ghost, Robotron 80 or 2084, which is a really fun game. I will play that one day. I may have actually played that. I don't remember. I think I did. Street Fighter, Skee Ball, trademark. Hubert, Burger Time, TMNT. Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Pole Position 2. Death Race. DR. Look at all these. These are all like the things that we made references, or they made references to during the game. Or we use sort of off-brand naming of these things too. Aw, thanks for playing. Hope to see you again, and Arcade Spirits to new challengers. Yeah. I'll definitely put that on my wish list. Yeah, they did pretty good. Like even like Deco Nami is like a thing for Konami, which makes sense. Oh, it's a good game. I recommend it. I had a good time. I hope you had a good time. And I guess we'll be playing a new game next week. I don't know what it is. Game over. Thanks for playing. We get a score? I want to see a score. I guess the score was the how people did at the end. I'm glad Percy lived. I would be very sad. It was like, and Percy died. He just died. Right there on the floor. It was very sad. Yeah. It's a good game over screen. Oh. We got extras. We got extras because I clicked. Very important. Always be clicking. This is outrageous. I demand to speak with my lawyer. Hello? Can anyone hear me? You can't do this to me. Oh. She's the secret agent when we got trapped in an arcade machine and fought a ghost earlier in the game, and there was like government agents who took that arcade machine. I think she was part of it. Woman in black. I'm well aware of who you are. Good. Then I know I can afford then you know I can afford a lawyer who can run circles around you, whoever you are. True. If you are officially under arrest. Technically, this facility does not exist. Neither do I. What? You can't do this. If you prefer, I could hand you over to the police. There's a cyber criminal task force that's eager to get their hands on you. But if you'd like to avoid a lengthy prison sentence, I have a proposition for you. I'd like to know about a tiny little detail buried in all those leaked files your daughter posted online. Specifically, the 1980X playtests. The what? Afraid you have me at a disadvantage. You know damn well what I'm talking about. Sinocean's Pride and Joy. You hosted a secret playtest of the game. Oh, those tests, sorry. I don't see what help I'll be. Only played a minor role. Once the test was over, the machines were shipped out to other locations. Exactly. Against the authorities, Sinos, whatever, distributed their prototypes. And you're going to use all your connections, all your leverage, every drop of what little influence you have left. Help us find our property. Holybus was our project, Miss Nami. Mr. Nami. We want it back. Yeah, this was the game. It had a woman died playing it, and her ghost was trapped in the machine, and we went into the machine, and it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. So there's like a weird secret thing going on. Game over for real this time. Thank you for playing. We're gonna click again just in case. Is it good? Your flux capacitor is now charged. On your next playthrough, you can use your mouse wheel to scroll back and forth in time and change your most recent decisions. Oh, that is fun. Would you like to export your current character and story data so you can carry it over to the next game? Arcade Spirits, the next challenger? This will overwrite any previous exported data. Sure. Now exporting data. All done. Thanks for playing. Okay, so if we bought the new game, we would have our established character. Yeah, there is actual new content. I just don't own it. But that's cool. That's cool. So yeah, this is Arcade Spirits. There's more and more to this game than I thought. Look, it's also changed. There's Naomi because she's our love interest. Sorry, I had a cough. But yeah. But unfortunately, that's gonna do it for me. But I'll send you somewhere nice. We'll find someone to raid. But before that, I want to thank everyone. I want to thank the chatters. Thank you, chatters. Thank the lurkers. You love the lurkers. Lurkers are love. Of course, the VOD watchers from the future. I hope the future is bright.